Here we go. Here we go. My bad. My bad. What's going on, everybody? Hey, this is your boy JC from JC Sports Talk, and I'm with my guy JB from Sports Talk with JB. And tonight we
What's happening?
talk about, huh?
What's happening, man? What's happening? Can you hear me?
Hey, yeah, I can hear you, man. Yo, I can hear you, man. Long time no see, man. I remember that you came on right before the Eagles play the Bucs, right?
Right before we put foots in y'all, like I told you what was gonna happen.
Okay, all right. Well, karma is a mother effer. Karma is a mother effer because following week y'all got them, the same foots y'all put in the Eagles and the same foots got put in your.
Man, we barely lost,
hey,
man. We barely.
hey,
Hey, ain't
hey, we
happened
gave
like
y'all
that.
false hope, man.
False hope.
Yeah, we gave y'all false hope, man. We gave y'all, look, we was like, look, man, hey, let's go out there, man, get this little playoff experience, man. Let's make them boys think that they're gonna do something, and then the following week, let's sit back, let's go to, throw down some cheesesteak, throw down some Heinekens, man, a couple Chones, and watch the opposite happen to them. But hey, we're gonna get into it, man. How you been, man? Hey, it's been a long sports year for you, so I'm just checking on you mentally. I know it's tough watching all your teams, all of them that you cheering for this past year go down in flame, especially Bama. But so how you been, man?
I'm good, bro. I still got Bama hoops. As we speak, they playing right now, but we gonna make the tournament and we gonna make some noise in the tournament. And I still got the Lakers. I ain't gave up on the Lakers yet. We gonna talk about that. But
Yes, sir.
Before we get started, though, brother. Before we get started, you say it's been a rough year for my teams. But in 2020, all three of my teams won championships. The Lakers won the bubble championship. Alabama won the hardest championship you can win in college football. Went through the SEC, all SEC games, won a championship. Then Tom Brady in his first year with the Bucs won the whole thing in a pandemic.
Hey, first of all, we all know that bubble championship that the Lakers won. Lakers won in 2020. Look, if it was a healthy season with no pandemic, the Lakers would not win that championship.
Man,
they were a way better team, better than the Lakers, a la the Clippers. And then choke up against the Mavs. We'll probably put some foots in the Lakers. So, but that bubble championship was exactly what it was, and y'all got exposed the following 2 years for who y'all really are.
We was hurt, bro. We been hurt. Healthy Lakers. We was healthy in the bubble.
Injury is part of the game.
Exactly.
Hey, I don't want to hear nothing about being hurt. Hey, the Philadelphia Eagles won a Super Bowl. All their key players, all of them.
You're right.
Special teams, a backup quarterback. And sometimes I think our coach was hurt sometimes. But hey, regardless, we won. We won. So I don't want to hear that. Right now, look. All right, first thing first, man. You're a Lakers fan. I'm a Nets fan. Bigger disappointment, man. Lakers or Nets, and tell me why.
Man, hold on. I was gonna say the Nets because I knew you was gonna ask me this question, but I'm gonna really say the Lakers, man. I'm gonna say the Lakers.
Thank you, convert. Matter of fact, stop. Thank you.
Lakers not winning COVID.
Lakers were not winning if COVID didn't happen.
That's all hypothetical now. That's all hypothetical. There's a lot of ifs and ands. If it was a fifth, I've been drunk. I'm just saying. We won. It's on the record. It's on the record.
All right. Okay. All right. So go ahead, man. Hey, finish your take, man.
Man, listen. All right. I'm gonna say Lakers. Even though LeBron been in and out of the lineup, AD in and out of the lineup, Westbrook is not working out. You know what I'm saying? The coach, it seemed like he done lost the team. The Lakers do not supposed to be in the 9th seed right now, bro. We 27-33. That's terrible. I know why y'all are in y'all position. I mean, KD missed how many games?
Yeah, KD been gone for at least 5 weeks now.
5-6 weeks. Then the Kyrie Irving situation. Then you had the whole James Harden. See, it's no excuse though. But the Lakers do not supposed to be in this position, man.
Look, man. Hey, look, I'm going to go right. I think the biggest disappointment to me, in my opinion, is the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah.
Because look, both teams right now are a disappointment because they both were picked to like come out their conference.
And it still could happen.
Western Conference, LeBron James, keep talking trash about my squad, about our age, our injury, blah, blah, blah. And right now, I think the biggest problem with the Lakers is youth. Like, they have too many old guys, man. They have too many old guys. Maybe back in 2010, 2012, that would have been an all-star squad. Man, could you imagine back then LeBron with Howard, Melo, Westbrook? I mean, four
that
Hall
would
of
have never
Famers.
happened back then because them guys was making big money. See, Melo, the White, all them guys on minimum contract, they really on their last legs of their career. It's kind of reminding me of Kobe, Shaq, Karl Malone, Gary Payton. Yeah, you remember that? You remember that?
Yes.
But at least they made the finals, though.
So to me, all right. So if you're LeBron James, I mean, did you make hey, look, this might be my last run. Look, I'm on my last leg. I always want to play with my friends type deal with Carmelo, with Dwight Howard. Like, I don't know how close they are. Westbrook, electric point guard. I mean, do you think he did this for basketball reasons or personal reasons at this point?
Man, I can't really say. He probably thought the Westbrook thing was gonna work. I don't know how. I mean, schematically, it don't work because Westbrook can't shoot, and he's turnover prone, and he needs the ball in his hand a lot. LeBron needs the ball in his hand a lot. I like it better when LeBron would run the point guard and have two shooters flanking him. And AD needs to play the center. He's played the center, but he's been hurt. You can't really tell because he's been hurt half of the damn season.
See, even with AD being hurt, man, if you have LeBron James, Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, who else y'all got? Dwight Howard.
I mean, them guys, come on, man.
And to me, he's more of a center that y'all need than AD. AD is a Hall of Fame power forward. This dude don't play center. Like, he soft.
Needs to, though, because it's the new NBA, man. Center, the back to the basket center, the traditional big man is extinct. We only got Embiid and
Joker, Embiid.
That's about it, bro. And then Drummond, Drummond, he just get the rebound.
That dude from the Jazz, Rudy Gobert.
Yeah. But
so I mean, hey, we got a couple. But you're right. I mean, I think that AD could dominate right now, could dominate the center position if he actually wants to play center. But not everybody is built for that life, though.
He's not,
AD is not built for that life. He's not like a Shaq. They're going to boom, body you down. This dude is fragile, man, a.k.a. Mr. Glass. It's kind of hard. So I don't know. Like in college, what he played with DeMarcus Cousins. So, I mean, he's always been like the type that, hey, I'm a bigger power forward than everybody else. I don't think they even draft him to be a center. Like,
no, he's always been a power forward. And then even in high school, he was a point guard. He just had that growth spurt, And
so center is not in his blood. So to him, he's just doing what is naturally for him. But unfortunately, within the Lakers system, y'all needed him to transform. And that's exactly what I said. Regardless of injuries or not, or if I'm telling you right now, if COVID didn't happen in 2020, I seriously don't see how AD all of a sudden, the best player when he got to go against other good defensive players, like, yes, he could shoot. But this dude is getting 5 boards, 8 boards a game.
But see, remember back then, now we had Dwight and JaVale McGee.
Yes.
AD didn't really play the center until like at the end of the game when he was one of the best 5s on the court. So that bubble team was a totally different built team than what we got now. We had KCP, Danny Green. Them guys could defend and shoot the perimeter. Kuzma, Caruso, all those guys, man.
All right, so hey, who do you blame most? LeBron, the ownership? Like, who is the reason why that this season is going just the way it is? Who get the most
Man,
blame?
I want to say it's 50-50. I don't want to blame LeBron too much because LeBron is playing he been playing his ass off, dog. Now, recently, LeBron been hot dog. He been half-assing it. And you really can't blame him because he been carrying the team on his back. But he did want Westbrook. So, but Rob Pelinka, Jenny Buss, and whoever in the front office making the moves. I don't even know who making moves. I don't even know who making the moves right now. So
Convert, man. Convert. I think Convert is a Sixer fan, and I think that he's a Cowboy fan. I'm not really sure, but correct me if you're wrong. Yo, he was like, bro, today I just figured out that LeBron was left-handed. I mean, yo, he's actually both.
He both. Yeah, he both.
Yeah, so he's actually both. But for some odd reason, I think he probably shoot better with his left hand or his right hand, but he could go left. But, you know, as he got older in the league from the Cavs years, yo, his man knock was what? Make LeBron go left, push LeBron left, you know, with the Cavs until he kept on beating them with the left. And now, yo, he's kind of both. Let me see. Nets ain't coming out on top in the Eastern Conference. Look, to me, the Nets have a better chance to come out the Eastern Conference than the Lakers, but I'm not to talk about the Nets because the Nets, to me, yo, man, I really don't know if, you know, the whole vax thing is going to get lifted in New York City. I know it did, but the mayor still came out and said that, hey, I'm not going to change the rule just for Kyrie. It won't. Right? But to me, he could attend practice. He could sit at the games, but he
that
just
don't matter if he can't play.
Yo, he just can't play. So to me, that is mind-boggling to me. In that case, have him wear a mask and play. Like for real.
I've seen kids play. I was watching Bronny's game, and they were wearing masks and playing ball. Like they had the mask under their chin. I don't know why. What's the difference? Have you ever seen the games where they got their mask under their chin while they playing, and then I guess when they go timeout, they put the mask on? That don't make any sense to me, dog. I mean, what's the purpose? Just COVID test before the game, and if y'all good, y'all can play.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man. But the whole thing is, he could be at practice, so he could practice at home. He could sit on the bench at home games, but he can't play. To me, that don't make sense. No sense. Like that doesn't pass the common sense test at all. At all. Like, I don't know why even have him in the building in that case. Yeah. So it's looking like that the Philadelphia 76ers that they gave us Ben Simmons. To me, long-term wise,
it's good.
I think that was a great deal, a great trade, especially when Harden was going to walk anyway. You know what I mean? Hey, he said that his first choice was Philly anyway. So, hey, his mindset was like, hey, I'm definitely going after this year. That might have been a couple of reasons why he kind of quit on another team. You know, he quit at Houston. And to me, he did at the Nets. Yo, he just quit. He said, you know what, man? Look, I can't do this by myself. So I'm just going to quit. So, instead of saying, hey, I know KD's going to come back. I know Kyrie is still going to be able to play. Let me, put my best foot forward, especially having the, a disdain of being a quitter on my resume and never been to the finals. So I have a better chance if I just stick in there, just stick it out because help is on the way. He wasn't thinking like that. He just said,
Harden good as long as he can take that red eye and go to the strip club wherever he need to go. Hey, Harden, I'm telling you, man, have you seen the video going on Twitter where Harden was explaining how he was missing going to the studio with Lil Baby and all them and Meek Mill? Man, he loved to do that. Basketball is secondary to Harden, just like basketball is secondary to Kyrie. The only person on that Nets that care about basketball is KD. And I respect KD for that because he ball player. KD just want to play ball. So I respect
KD, man. Yeah, but he just can't stay healthy, man. It's like, to me, every year he get voted as the captain for the Eastern team, but he never plays in it because he's always hurt right around that All-Star weekend. It's like right around a lead up to All-Star break, he's hurt. So to me, but I'm just hoping that he comes back. But now
he's supposed to play tomorrow, bro. He's supposed to play.
Yeah, tomorrow. I mean, he's supposed to play tomorrow against the Heat. So I'm just hoping like this, just like the Philadelphia Eagles, they all their whole offensive line last year, not this past season, but the season before, everybody was hurt. But that just built character for the backups. Now those backups are getting a lot of playing time. So when they get thrown into the game, man, hey, this ain't new to them. So unlike any other team where you're backup and you don't play like 2-3 minutes. So the Nets right now, Patty Mills, he's playing heavy minutes. Cam Thomas, he's playing heavy
Cam
minutes.
Thomas been showing out. He's been showing out.
Yeah.
Y'all got Steph Curry too. Steph Curry, that's a big pickup.
Exactly. With Steph Curry, he's the star. He's happened to be the star, and he's been there for like a couple weeks, and we are depending on him to win game for us. But now imagine when, even on the road, I really like the fact that the Nets are so low because they could start off on the road.
Oh, yeah.
And so now, if Simmons come back for the playoffs, even if he doesn't come back, at least Kyrie could be there. Kyrie, KD, with Seth, with Drummond, with Claxton, with Patty Mills. Like, with Cam Thomas that's getting valuable minutes. With
Dragic. Y'all got Dragic.
Yeah, we got Dragic. So, I'm telling you, it will come together. But how far down will we be before we come? Just like the Lakers, AD's coming back. But how far down would y'all be? Y'all are closer to the 12th seed than the 8th seed.
I'm going to tell you this, bro. The Lakers are in danger of not making the playoffs. We're in the 9 spot, but we only about 2.5 out the 10. And, I mean, the 10 and 11 is right there. So, if we lose by 5 or 6 straight, we may not even make the playoffs.
Yeah, and look, y'all should at least beat the Pelicans, man. When y'all lost to the Pelicans,
dog.
That was, I think, the low point, because that was probably one of y'all easier games coming up because y'all do have the second hardest schedule. Like after the All-Star break, y'all had the second hardest schedule, and y'all play the Suns in there, the Clippers in there.
Warriors again. We play them Saturday. Play the Clippers
and y'all can't beat the Pelicans. I feel the same way with the Nets. And we can't beat Toronto, but guess what? Help is on the way. I can't say that for y'all. I know that help is on the way. I believe KD's coming back. Kyrie's going to be able to play. Everything will fall in place, especially if KD took was a finger, a toenail away from advancing to the conference finals. And without Kyrie, a hobbled James Harden, because he had people around him. That's all you need to put around KD is some shooters and somebody that can rebound. That's it. Yeah. Like he don't need a lot of help. This dude is a sniper. He can shoot from anywhere. He could elevate above anybody. It doesn't matter. So all he needs is a little bit of help, and he good.
And he's still in his prime too, bro. What's KD like 32?
Yeah.
Something like that. He's still in his prime. Look at LeBron, 37. Okay, LeBron has been. I mean, he's not bad, but he's not, top tier LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's still great, man.
Yeah.
The thing is with LeBron game now this year, he is not like he's not a banging down low no more. He's not going to the layup like he was doing a few years ago. He's setting for a lot of threes. I mean, I think that he might be chasing the scoring title. That's why
I believe so too. I believe it
because that's the only reason why that he's like, he backed up a little bit, but Jordan did the same thing as he got older. He didn't want to go through the lane no more, man. And my body ain't the same no more. Yeah. But once in a while, he go down there and surprise you and bang down low, grab some rebounds. But I think that LeBron James have ulterior motives that he want the scoring title because
he don't get it.
The scoring title, he's the GOAT. All right, so let me ask you this, and before I ask you your MVP for the NBA, do you think if he get the scoring title that he's automatically the GOAT, or do you feel like that is a longevity award?
He already the GOAT.
One of the longest and most effective and injury-free career that anybody has ever seen.
I think he already the GOAT. And it will be a longevity award. But look at how long he's sustained it. I mean, you got a longevity award, of course, got something to do with how long you play, how many years. But you got to stay healthy and you got to be productive. So you keep all that into account. Year 19, what is he averaging? 29 points? They showed us
actually a 25, 26, 6 and 9. So I mean, that's one of the best stats for year 19.
Dog, they showed it on the TV last night. The only person who was averaging close to that, I think, Wilt was averaging like 15 in year 19 or whatever, or Kobe or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, look, so you say, he's already to go. And you already go. Why? Like how? Like why? Why is LeBron James the GOAT?
When he came back from 3-1, that made him go to my eyes. That 3-1, come back, beat the best regular season team in the history. 3-1, you the GOAT.
Hey, happy birthday to you too, man. Hey, I think I shared birthday with Curtis, man. Cutest, yay! Look, hey, yesterday was my birthday. So, 3-1, the best month of the year.
3-1, like I was just saying, 3-1. Like Golden State blew that 3-1 lead. And LeBron became the GOAT. You heard LeBron talk his noise on that interview.
All right, look, hey, I don't believe, coming down from 3-1 make you the GOAT.
I mean, you got to make everything
you cried like a little, you cried out to the refs. You cried out to the NBA. He went on. So many players was so mad at LeBron James that time. Like usually, what happens on the court stays on the court. This dude, whatever Draymond Green said to him,
he called him a beamer.
He went to press conference was like, I have daughters. I have daughters too, and whatever he said was out of line, and the NBA was like, what? Oh man, LeBron James is crying. LeBron James said what? Oh yeah,
you exaggerate now.
Right there. Draymond, get out of here, and he got help. That's when momentum could flip with the switch anytime. Momentum could flip, and you know that for every sport. One thing could go wrong. All of a sudden, that team, the heart and soul. You see how the Warriors are playing now. 5, 6 years, 7 years later. Draymond is out. There are 6-game losing streak.
I see.
So Draymond was the heart and soul of the team. So coming down from 3-1 to me would mean more if the Warriors had all their pieces because they had the momentum. Yes, I understand Draymond. Hey, he still came for game 6 and 7. I hear you. Yep. But the momentum was already gone from him being like, the ball was deflated. Like, the air was lifted.
Not really.
Come on, man.
They had game 7 at home. They had game 7 and they built at home.
No, I think the game was lost. The game was lost the day that the NBA suspended Draymond.
I don't believe that.
Like the last time, I remember the NBA suspending a big star like that was the New York Knicks. I believe it was because the Rumble in the Garden type stuff. Like
now, somebody got suspended for what was that? I think was it Stoudemire, Steve Nash. Somebody got suspended for that Phoenix Suns Spurs or something like that. I can't remember.
No, Ted. Yeah, but look, I feel like and because of that 3-1, okay, all right, take away the 3-1.
Take away
the 3-1. Take away the 3-1. You say he's the GOAT. Why? Because he said it at a couple of months later when he was drinking that yak. He was drinking that yak. The eye test.
Eye test.
How old are you?
I tell you, 37. I watched Jordan.
Man, you old enough, man. Hey, you old enough to know better.
I watched Jordan.
I'm 41, and you old enough to know better.
Yeah. I watched Jordan. He ain't better than LeBron all around. He had Pippen for defense and facilitating. He had robbing the rebound the ball. All Jordan had to do was score the basket, man.
What?
All Jordan had to do was score. Come on, man. You know this.
I think that Jordan was, I think 6th grade. Huh?
He played defense too. I give you that. But I'm just telling you, Pippen guarded the best player on the team, on the opposite team. You know that. Picked up Magic Johnson 94 feet that helped Jordan win his first finals against the Lakers.
Okay.
Pippen.
So you mean to tell me that Steph Curry, all right, because look, Klay Thompson, hey, he used to guard the best player.
He did.
On the opposite team.
Steph ain't in the gold category. Steph ain't not in
But LeBron don't even guard the best player.
He used to sit in the chair. He used to.
He used to do what?
He used to guard the best players.
No.
Used to. In Miami.
Miami?
Yeah.
You had Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh.
What? Bosh went. Hey, come on.
I mean, what? Come on. All
Braun was getting that chair in Miami. Braun was getting that chair and defending in Miami. He won defense. He won first team defense in Miami all 4 years. First team.
And you know why? It's easier to win first team defense when you have great talent around you. But Jordan,
he had great talent around.
But Jordan was winning that before he had great talent.
Well,
yeah, he was locking them down.
He ain't winning nothing until he got Pippen. He ain't winning nothing until he got Pippen. What do you want, scoring title?
Jordan made Pippen, man. Jordan made Pippen.
Man.
Jordan made Pippen. And man, in fact, look, okay, so who did LeBron stop from winning rings? This era, what great players did LeBron stop from winning championships?
He stopped KD, Harden, and Westbrook when they was together.
Oh, you mean to tell me like when OKC was puppies? LeBron James was in the league for 7 years already, 6 years?
They were no puppies?
Yeah, they were puppies, man.
Man, come on, man. You got 3. Now look at what they have achieved. You got 3 MVPs, 3 Hall of Famers.
No.
On the same team when they was young.
No, that's hindsight 2020. And that's looking like right now. But back then, LeBron James had more experience than those boys. You know, he had more experience than them.
But, okay, let me give you this. What about the Spurs?
The Spurs? What you mean the Spurs?
Duncan, Ginobili, Tony Parker.
You can't even do that. Hey, you can't even do that, man. Hey, you can't even do that.
What you mean I can't do that? What you mean?
Hey, Ray Allen.
If Steve Kerr would have,
the game was over.
Jordan would have been in the game 7. If Steve Kerr wouldn't have hit that 3, or John Paxson wouldn't have hit that 3, Bulls would have been in game 7 in the final.
Look. Hey, I'm sorry, Convert, man. You know, hey, I'm sorry. I feel like that you always against me. So I feel like you gotta be like a Cowboys because I'm a Net. So you a Sixer. So my bad, man. Hey, no hard feeling, man. Hey, we good. MC. Bulls is winning the East.
That's bold.
Maybe, but Miami is up right now. Miami's Ted Cruz. Hey, I got a promotion today, JC. I'm a defense coordinator, linebacker. Hey, man. Hey, congrats, man. Congrats, yo. Hey, hopefully, that's only the beginning of more to come. But look, all right. So, who's your top 5 MVP candidates right now for the NBA?
My top 5 MVP candidates. I'm gonna be completely unbiased. No Lakers in it. No, not even.
All right, Skip Bayless. Completely unbiased.
I'm unbiased.
All right.
I got Embiid for 1. Got Embiid. I got DeRozan 2.
Embiid 1. Or DeRozan
2. I got Ja Morant 3.
Morant 3.
Man. Ja Morant.
Jokic in there at all or no?
Hold on. I was gonna say Jokic. You got to put Giannis in there too. Got to put Giannis in there. Even, Giannis and then Jokic. That's it.
Okay.
No Steph. Steph fell off. KD.
Oh yeah.
KD can't be in it because he missed too many games. Steph fell off the ladder after he won that 3-point record early in the season. He declined. LeBron was up there, but the team saw her. KD would have been in the top 2 or 3, but he got hurt.
Yo, he was one for a while until he got hurt.
He was.
Yo, KD was one until he got hurt.
And then Embiid took over when KD got hurt.
Yep. Yeah.
DeRozan is up there, bro. Now, DeRozan, you got to give him some love because he'd been carrying the Bulls. What's his name? Levine been out.
Yeah, Levine been out. Yeah,
Levine been out.
He definitely been out.
Ball,
He's carrying the team, man.
Russo, that team been broke down, but DeRozan been carrying them on his back. 30 points a game for about 7-8 straight games.
Yeah.
So what seed?
Who?
2 seed? Bulls. What they are, like 2 seed right now?
The Bulls are 2 because the Heat is 1.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
But it's real close though. Like
it's real close. Yo, I got almost the same list. Yeah, matter of fact, I got the same list, but in different orders. I thought Embiid was 1, right? But guess what? With Harden being there,
you think John
I think that he will slip.
You think
I think that he will slip. Yeah, I think that Embiid it's like he might be still number 1 right now, but after Embiid, it's close with Morant because what he's doing with the Memphis. Nah, hey, you can't say Memphis without saying Ja. Like Ja Memphis, like basically he's to Ja Memphis. He needs to buy like owner stake, like some stocks in Memphis right now.
They better go and get that boy that bag right now. They better go ahead and work some this summer and go and sign him to a long-term extension right now, man.
Yeah, so hey, I got Embiid 1 right now, currently right now by a slim margin. But James Harden being there, I feel like because they both so ball dominant, like James Harden is only going to be good for so long. Like James Harden, he's going to act right for so long.
Yeah,
and that's what and that's what the Sixers fans don't understand. Yeah, I understand that Ben Simmons, he's hot garbage. Austin, he's hot garbage, right? A rookie of the year, a freaking 3-time All-Star, 2-time first team all defense. He also hot garbage because he don't want to play for them, so he's hot garbage. So, all right, Sixer fans, I understand that that Ben Simmons is hot garbage, but he is younger. But Harden, boy, I'm telling you right now, you're not winning. He's not happy. He won out, but hey, we'll see. But I think with him coming onto the Sixers, that it's gonna take some points away from Embiid. We're just gonna bring him from 1 to probably 2 or 3. But I think whoever gonna win, and big man, it's hard for a big man to win. Like he kind of slid under there because everybody was hurt last year. Besides him, everybody was hurt. LeBron James, KD, Embiid, everybody was hurt. Like the 10th MVP was hurt. You know what I mean? And Jokic was like, I'm up. Hey, I'm still here. So
he's good though. He's still good. I mean, you can't deny his numbers, but see, his team is, 5, 6. His team is not in the top. I feel like you got to be at least in the top 3 to win the MVP. You at least got to have a team in the top 3.
Hey, Nets would never win a championship. Golly. And then he was like, James Harden didn't have a chance at the finals in Brooklyn. Like, hey, all right, look, hey, I know I'm on live, right?
But true Philly fan right there, boy.
Hey, whatever y'all smoking, please, hey, after the show, I send y'all my email. Just send me some of that because this take is crazy. And so you tell me that James Harden have a better chance of going to finals with the Sixers right now without a big 3. Maxey to me is not a big 3. He's a good young piece. But with KD, Harden, Kyrie, ain't you telling me that he's have a better chance? That means, hey, I respect your opinion. We'll see. I would rather have Steph Curry than what? Oh, I think he meant Steph Curry than Seth Curry. So, all right. Hey, I gotta dissect it a little bit. But yeah, so look, Yo,
Philly got a big three, though. Philly got a big three.
Who?
Tobias Harris.
Yo, they try to trade his ass.
They should
You can't get rid of him.
That's their fault.
Russell Westbrook is untradeable because he's not part of the big three no more.
We're going to get rid of him this summer. He's gone this summer. We're going to get rid of him this summer. Let's move on, man. Next topic. I don't want to talk about Westbrook. We're going to get rid of him this summer.
So let me get my 5 MVPs real quick. Embiid right now, but it's very close because Ja Morant, without him, yes, I understand he missed 14 games and they went 12-2. I got it. But he set a tone for that team. Regardless if he's in or not, he set a tone, a foundation for that team. Hey, yo, here's the dude. We would not be talking about the Memphis Grizzlies if it wasn't for Ja.
You're right. You're right.
Like, man, there's no way. But we talk about, the Sixers all day because, hey, you know what? They are a brand name, a big market. The Lakers all day because they're a big market. Even Brooklyn because of the stars they have. Not a big market, but the stars that they have. But Memphis Grizzly, to me, is like OKC. Like, who is going to put us on the map? And right now is Ja Morant. So I have him. DeRozan is definitely 3. Giannis is 4 and Jokic is 5, even though he's doing it without Murray. He's carrying it. But look, it's the Nuggets, man. Like, I'm tired of, hyping the Nuggets. And
the Nuggets are what they are, man. They just like Utah, in my opinion. They'll probably win around, but they ain't going nowhere.
MC's RWC. Just stay out 2-1-5 air code. Eagles got Jay's Hall of Fame. Eagles announcer Maurice gave him high praise and drop. Eagles got James Harden. Okay, yeah. I mean, look. I'm not bitter at all that James Harden is gone. I'm not, but I'm happy with the pieces that we got with the Simmons, with the Drummond. Like, I feel like the Sixers equipped the Nets with the perfect pieces and gave them 2 first-round picks.
They did.
People is going to say, hey, it might be a late 2 first-round picks, but guess what? The Nets are not going to draft those 2 first-round picks. They can move those 2 first-round picks for another star next year, this offseason. So use your brain, people. Like, if you're that good, like the Rams. The Rams went all in. Hey, first round, draft picks did not matter to us. We are in the win mode now. Let's go all in. The Rams don't have a draft pick till I'm like gray and old and buried under, 6 feet under. They went all in and bought everybody from Ramsey, Von Miller. I mean, this dude from Stafford. Because if you're in the win mode now, you don't care about draft picks.
Thank you.
They are going to flip those picks.
That's what the Lakers did. That's why we got AD.
Yep.
That's why we got AD. Then they got Westbrook. They did trade a first round pick for that, but
appreciate you.
Sometime it works, sometime it don't.
Yeah, I mean, but in the NBA though, now that I whether that Kyrie been gone than James Harden. That's my opinion because I feel like that KD and Harden play so well together, man. And Harden was the perfect point guard. Even though he's a shooting guard, I feel like, but he was a perfect point guard for the Nets because he could get everybody involved, and the Nets had shooters all around him.
I got a question for you. Do you think the Harden trade would have happened if KD wouldn't have got hurt?
No. Nope.
They would have kept on rolling.
I think the day that KD got hurt and Kyrie came out and said it the same night or the next day was like, hey, my mind haven't changed. I know KD got injured. My mind had not changed. So now all the burden was on James Harden. That's why I can't hate on the guy for leaving the Nets, but I just can't stand that he quit. Like, literally say, you know what, man? Hey, I'm just going to play. It is what it is. He's not chasing the turnovers. Literally, like, I was like, oh, my God, he's done. The ball got knocked away from his hand, and then he just, like, casually jogged. And then the other team grabbed the ball, and I'm like, oh, man, it's happening, folks. It's happening. He is quitting on us. He is done. He is quitting on us. He is done.
One thing he gonna do, he gonna quit.
And right now, the Sixers are down by 13 to the Knicks right now. 60-47, second quarter, 2:41 left. I'm
telling you, Embiid playing.
Embiid, Harden, everybody's playing. A whole healthy squad, they're playing. And the Knicks are out like, they are like the shoot. I mean, they bad right now. And right now, the Sixers are down by 13. So I'm just saying, everything is, roses and all these flowers when y'all winning. But when y'all start losing, it's a whole different ball game.
A lot of pressure on them boys now. A lot of pressure on Philly.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Doc Rivers. Don't forget, Doc Rivers lost more 3-1, 3-2 leads than anybody in the playoffs. Doc Rivers got a lot of pressure on him. And when the game get tight, what are you going to do? Who are you going to get a ball to at the end of the game? Embiid or Harden? Who going to take the last shot?
Facts. All right, Richie. Hey, thank you for the horoscope reading, man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Pisces are romantic, kind of sentimental. All right, I appreciate you. Thank you for the horoscope reading. Excuse my language, but the NBA team was fraud. I mean, he earned it, though. Hey, he deserved it.
He's earned it.
You know what I mean? So I'm not going to bash LeBron because I actually liked LeBron more than Kobe. You know why? His unselfishness when he came in the league the first 7 years. I turned on LeBron when he left the Cavaliers the way he did. I don't care that he left, but the way he did them dirty, man. It's just like you trying to break up with your girlfriend. Hey, you go on live TV. She don't know it's coming. Nobody knows it's coming. Like, you know what, Brenda?
But he did it for the kids.
I don't want to do it no more, Brenda. On live TV. What?
He did it for the kids, for the Boys and Girl Club, man. Those fundraising events for the kids.
Bro, stop.
Don't get back. That was for the kids, man.
Stop, man. Hey, so that's when I lost respect for him. That's when I lost respect for him.
Coming back when they made it, when they had a decision. You don't make a decision like that if you're gonna go right back.
But look, the thing is, the way he like I said, because the free agency was over with. So hey, if you're gonna make that decision, go on live TV. The minute free agency opens up, so now the team has time to react. Right? Like, hey, look, I'm not gonna be here. Hey, I made my decision, I'm leaving. This dude waited for the whole free agency to over with. And then he decided to go on his live TV with his pinstripe shirt and to mumble. His lips is twitching because that's how nervous he was. And that's how bad of a decision that he knew that he was making.
It wasn't a bad decision. Won 2 championships.
I'm taking my time to the Star Beach. Like, what? Like, be a man and leave to the owner. At least to the owner.
It worked out at the end. It worked out. Then he went back to Cleveland and won them a championship.
Yeah, by that time, look, me personally, I was a big LeBron James. I'm like, I love players that play unselfishly. Hey, that could bring a team together. But Kobe was a dog mentality, like, you know what I mean? But he was like Jordan. But Kobe, because you was copying somebody, I didn't have a lot of respect for you. But as Kobe got older, he started relying on his team a little bit more. Mm-hmm. And that's how they won that championship.
That's why they won the championship.
And Odin, so that's how they won that championship. He wasn't inside his own head no more. So, and look, as a sports fan, I love teams that can win it together and like, hey, there's no ego involved. So LeBron was one of my favorite players until he did that stupid move because I'm a loyal guy. I love loyalty. You know what I mean? Even though, hey, LeBron could care less, but hey, I'm a loyal guy. You know what I mean? Hey,
it's levels to that. You could be loyal to a player. You could be loyal to a team.
Yeah, man. But look, it is what it is. All right. So, hey, NFL free agency is coming up. Hey, we know that the Bucs have a couple decisions to make. With Godwin, he tore his ACL. With Tom Brady, semi-retired. I don't even know because he haven't filed his paperwork yet with the league office. I mean, so what do you think will happen, or what do you want to happen with the Bucs and the free agency and the draft?
Man, I wish they could run it back, but it seems like
they tried that. It failed. They tried that.
Injuries, bro. Injuries. All right. So, I mean, Godwin. Let me address Godwin first. They said they're going to bring him back. He top priority. That's what BA said. That's what Jason Light said. Godwin is top priority. They need Godwin. Because if you don't get Godwin, who's going to be the next receiver by Mike Evans? Because I don't know if it's another high, top-notch receiver in the free agency anyway. So we got to get Godwin back. And then we still need a third receiver because, who else we got? So that might have had something to do with Brady's decision too, man. Like, dang, what's going to be left? Then we just had Ali Marpet, one of our best offensive linemen, retire at 28 years old.
Yeah, 7 years in the league?
Yeah,
Pro Bowler?
28.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. But the injuries, dog, and then what happened to Tristan Wirfs? He was injured. He couldn't play in that game against the Rams. Didn't have Godwin. Didn't have AB. Stuff happens like that though. But I don't know what's gonna happen with the Bucs, man. I don't know who's gonna be the quarterback. I'm just playing it by ear. I'm like everybody else now, just sitting there waiting.
All right, so look, I'm going to answer this question real quick. Hey, you had 3 behind the 3-point line ball dominant play. That's false because KD was not ball dominant. And KD was just happy. Hey, you get the ball. Hey, he released it inside, outside. It didn't matter. And Kyrie, because you know what? Harden, he's great at sacrificing for the team if they're winning. That's it right there. So him being so ball dominant only works when he have a bad team and he's the only star. But hey, look, if there's like 2 stars, him and somebody else, it's kind of like pressure. But he had 3. Literally, we never seen it before. 3 top 5 players on the same team. But injuries, 13-3 when healthy, 13-3. You're to play 16 games. I think it was either 13-3 or 12-4. So with that being said, KD could adapt to any situation. He went to Golden State with Draymond, Clay, and Curry and still won the MVP. That's how good he is. So it is what it is. But all right, so look, to me, the Bucs need to get a quarterback. They need to get a quarterback.
Yeah.
Especially after Bruce came out and said that, hey, I'm not letting Brady go. I'm not trading Brady. If he comes back, he gonna play for us. Okay, I guess
he want 5 first-round pick. He want 5 first.
Well, I think that he was kind of joking about the 5 first-round pick.
I know it.
But I feel like that he, that he's so headstrong, like he was when Brady got there, until he realized that he's in a no-win situation. And you listen to the guy that made you win a ring. So you give him what he wants. Mm-hmm. Like he's on a 2-year deal, a 3-year deal, whatever. He won you a Super Bowl the first year. Y'all lost the second year. This is his last year in the deal. Hey, just say, hey, okay, look, thank you for coming here. I've been a head coach for X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. I haven't won a championship, a Super Bowl. You came here first year. You helped me win a Super Bowl. Thank you. So I will help you out by sending you to another team. Look, it is what it is, man. Hey, you're a coach. You're not a player. Look, just say thank you and move on with life. But I think that he's kind of playing the mind game. Well, no, 5 first-round picks. If he come off retirement, I ain't trading him. Well, guess what? I guess he'll stay retired until his contract over next year. And then, he's going to jump back on that TB12, 13, 14, and then come back and take it out on you. And when he's a free agent. But look, it is what it is. But Godwin, look, you must sign Godwin because he's a perfect number 2. I don't care if y'all lose your 3rd wide receiver, whatever. Y'all need to sign Godwin back with Mike Evans, with Fournette, by the way. I think Fournette is a free agent.
Fournette gonna go get that bag. I think he's gonna go get the bag if it's a market out there for Fournette. You know what I mean? Because playing with Brady, playing behind that offensive line, and that system made Fournette better than what he would probably show on a lesser team. He probably wouldn't be that good on the Stars team or something like that.
I mean, look, I think that Fournette, it's all about getting the money. Even if you go to a sorry team, look, you could get more rushing yards on a good team.
He probably could. Ronald Jones probably gonna be out the door though. I believe.
Oh wait! Y'all can't lose Jones and Fournette though.
Rojo, man, he was in the doghouse and he really never got back on the field. So I believe he gonna be out the door, man.
Oh man. Okay. I mean, and besides that, I think like either David or White, ain't one of them on a 1-year deal or no?
No. Who is out though? It wasn't Devin White. Probably Levante David. It was Levante David.
Yeah. And Barrett, you're a lot of people back on a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
They took a pay cut just to stay with Brady, not the Bucs, but to stay with Brady. So I really feel like that the Bucs, they should kind of try to run it back, get healthy, get another superstar wide receiver, and now. Brady was like, oh, shoot, okay. Hey, I could come back and help them out because they replaced AB, which was a big disappointment, his second year. Gronk, look, he'll go wherever Brady goes. Look, shot his shoes. Yes, I know he's a free agent right now. He flirt around with playing with the young quarterback in Burrow.
Then Buffalo
said, come here. And the 2 fingers. Not the 1, 2 fingers. Come here. You know what I mean? Hey, look, he's gonna come back. So, in my opinion, I think that they should try to keep as much veterans and then reload in the draft or free agency. Do they have the money, the cap space? I don't know your cap space situation. So, I mean,
it's not that good. But we got the Brady money, the Gronk money. But I tell you what. Don't sleep on us getting Deshaun Watson. Don't sleep on that. Because he's going to get traded. He's going to get traded.
But do you have the capital? Because the Dolphins are asking for at least three first-round picks to hear y'all talk. 3 first-round picks.
No. They've been
asking for 2 years. They've been asking for it for 2 years.
The price gonna come down because he got to go. He's not coming back. The Houston, Deshaun Watson is not gonna suit up in the Houston Texans uniform no more. After whatever he got is cleared up, he going to another team, man. He going to another team.
He is going to another team, but it won't be a team that is ready to compete right now. Because if you're ready to compete right now, besides the Philadelphia Eagles. They're ready to compete right now with the quarterback, but at the same time, and they still got some holes to fill, though. But we have the cap space to fill those holes. But we have 3 first-round picks. I don't want them. A lot of Eagle fans do not want Deshaun Watson at all because we feel like
that. Is he better than Jalen Hurts? Is he better than Jalen Hurts?
Oh yeah, I mean, he's a 25-year-old Pro Bowler, maybe 26 this upcoming season. So, yes, he's better than Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you only go after Deshaun Watson. You only go after Matthew Stafford if you what? 1 quarterback away. So, look at the Eagles. We're not 1 quarterback away. We need a linebacker. We need a corner. We need a defensive. And
you're right.
So I mean, and we need a veteran wide receiver. So that's why I would not go after Deshaun Watson because we'll give up too much. Instead of using those 3 first-round picks to build your team, your linebacker, your cornerback situation, your defensive end situation, and then you go into free agency and get a wide receiver. You gave them 3 first-round picks and probably some players that you probably need to keep. I mean, shoot, they don't want no bench players. They want starters. I mean, they want 5 players, 3 first-round picks, and 2 starters for Deshaun Watson right now.
They ain't gonna get that.
I'm telling you, the Texans want 5 players.
You know who they should trade him to?
Who?
Cleveland Browns.
He has a no-trade clause.
He has a no-trade clause?
He has to approve where he goes, or he ain't going. He already said, I don't want to go to Philly. because he already know that Philly. Hey, them signs will be. Why'd you do it? And hey, you locked him up and all this stuff.
They gonna treat him like OJ.
So he know for a fact he don't want to come to Philly because it's a tough crowd over there. You know what I mean? But they're also lovable fan base. You know what I mean? I don't care what anybody said, but he already said he don't want to come to Philly. And the rumor was that he went to go to Miami, but with Flores being gone, that's off his list. And now that's how he had the Bucs and the Bucs and the Steelers, right? He added 2 teams on his list.
Nice. He can go to New Orleans.
They have that's the worst job to get right now. Sean Payton was smart when he walked away with 2 years
no cap space
contract. $76 million in cap hell. He signed Taysom Hill, which is not a quarterback, but he's making $40 million a year.
Yep.
That was the biggest, blown mistake I've ever saw. But he had an exit strategy. Man, he was like, man, if this don't work, man, my heart can't take it. I'm going to retire. I'm going to go on national TV and make some money instead of trying to stress over the roster.
and mark my words. Not this season coming up, but the next season, he's going to be coaching the Cowboys. He's going to be coaching the Cowboys.
Yo, you know what? I'm not even going to fight that. Look, I'm not going to fight that, man, because I feel like that might be true. You know, he wanted to go to the Cowboys, man, I believe it was 8 or 7 years ago, whatever it was.
Like 2014, 13, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so, but... Man, look, man, it is what it is. But my Eagles wish list for the free agency is a veteran wide receiver.
Y'all should get Godwin in.
Godwin, Robinson from the Chicago Bears.
What about
Mike
Juju?
Williams from the Chargers? Even Gallup. Because I feel like with Gallup, with Devontae Smith, with Goddard, you know what I mean? So, they can make some noise because Gallup got some hands. In regards, I hate the Cowboys or not. I'm being honest. Gallup is probably the most clutch wide receiver they have on that
team. He
team.
need to get out of Dallas because if they going to keep Amari Cooper and then you already got CD.
Yeah. So, I agree. And then the draft. What's up, Nina? And then the draft, linebacker, defensive end, cornerback. I feel like, if you're going to keep all 3 first-round picks, we got 3 first-round picks, by the way.
Y'all got to trade one of them picks, man.
15, 16, 19.
Y'all got to trade on one of them, man.
We can, but the thing is, all depends what we do in free agency.
Yeah. Because
Howie Roseman, him being the snake that he is, the creative mind that he is, he's always looking to, to get some more draft capital.
Exactly.
So I agree with you. I think that we should draft a linebacker with the 15th, a defensive end, or a corner with the 16th pick. Trade the 19th pick for a first next year, possibly a second this year, a first
trade
next
down.
year,
yeah, something like that,
or trade down or something like anything because. Once a cap hit, look, all guys got to get paid now. All your first rounders is got to get paid at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you win championship, the first 3-4 years that they're on their, the rookie deal,
you got
to pay them boys, and then now you stuck.
Let me tell you this: it's gonna be y'all in a good spot in that middle of that draft because it's gonna be some teams who might like one of them quarterbacks. Who gonna want to trade up? That's Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Pittsburgh is definitely gonna be one of them, though.
Yeah, I think they might see a quarterback they like, and they might want to jump up there and get them.
Or Pickett, Malik
Willis, Matt Corral,
Willis. So absolutely, the Eagles are in great position now. The thing is this: we don't trust our GM. Yes, even though, but this dude had Justin Jefferson so fooled that this dude was buying, house shopping in Philly. House shopping in Philly. That's how bad they had Justin Jefferson full.
And didn't even draft him.
And then they didn't draft him. And then the next team right underneath us draft Justin Jefferson. And now he's one of the best young wide 1 year receivers.
Wait a minute. Who did y'all draft? Who did y'all draft instead of getting him?
Man, I don't want to say his
name.
Rager. Oh my God. I almost threw up. I don't want to say his name, but this dude, Rager. Yes, Rager. But at the same time, it could be a blessing and a curse because if we Justin Jefferson, we would not have your boy from Alabama, Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. You know what I mean?
Gonna make the Pro Bowl next year.
I think he will. So I think he will. So. But yeah, so look, it is what it is, man. But look, hey, I know you gotta go, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. Hey,
it's all love.
We definitely gotta do this again, man.
Okay,
look,
bro. After right now, we're gonna have to get back on here after the draft, man.
Oh, facts, man. Facts. Look, there's a reason why I changed my logo from Eagles Talk to Sports Talk. You know what I mean? Hey, I want to bring everybody, all type of fan base on here to talk about your team, my team. And whatever sports that you're interested in. So look, I appreciate you, man. I definitely will hit you up some more, man. So hey, look, any last words, man? You have to say, man, where could they find you at, man?
Man, y'all can find me at young_ENT_ and at Sports Talk with JB. I just finished season 2 of Sports Talking with JB. And let me plug this right here. April the 16th. Alabama having a spring football game called A-Day. So we're going to have that in Tuscaloosa. The same day, that night in Birmingham, they're going to have the inaugural USFL game. They're kicking off the USFL in Birmingham.
Because Jersey got one. And Jersey got a team.
Jersey got a team. We with y'all the Generals, right?
Yep.
Yep. We playing y'all first game. I'm going to be
what?
There. Yeah.
What? No way.
Yes, sir. Birmingham Stallions and the New Jersey Generals, April the 16th, 6:30 p.m. in Birmingham.
Dang.
Yep.
Yo, I might have to find a play-by-play or something for that. Something, but man, okay, all right.
It's going down,
we always on opposite sides, man. So, hey, I guess
always,
that's
bro. Yeah, we gonna talk trash about that for sure. And shout out to everybody who
that's your website down low, man. So you and your co-host, right?
Yeah. Well, I got the podcast by myself, but shouts out to my boy DJ Seaway who's on pretty often. So me and him got something coming up for the A-Day. So we'll be back in a few months.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. I really. Well, not really, but I really wish that y'all do something for agency in the draft, but not really. But hey, look, I wish you the best.
We're gonna be all right, bro. We're gonna be all right. We got championship, man. We got championship.
Look, hey, look. At my job, I bet pizzas, right? You know what I mean? I do work for the government, and I bet some pizzas that Tom Brady will come back out of retirement. But so far, it's not. It was looking good at first, and now he started this stupid comedy, 80 for Brady. 80 for Brady. Shoot, what the hell is that? 80 for Brady.
I don't know what that is. Then he got the Brady brand. He got the Brady brand. He got his own clothing brand. Brady finna ball out, man. He might sign on that contract because is it Troy Aikman? Somebody finna move off of Monday Night Football.
Now Aikman left.
He left Fox, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's a position open for somebody, and they reached out to Drew Brees and Tom Brady.
Well, look, hey, all I know that next Thursday, man, I gotta buy at least 5-6 boxes of pizza for an office of 20 people because I bet it that Tom Brady will come out of retirement. I still think he will, but they getting a little impatient at the office.
I don't think he'll come. I don't think this year. I don't think he'll come back this year.
I mean, hey, he might come back. Hey, look, just like Phillip Rivers. Hey, look, and last year that Phillip Rivers said, hey, if the Saints would have called him, he would have went to play for the Saints after Winston went down and Taysom Hill, and all these injuries. He probably would have went back. So I feel like that Tom Brady, he kind of was forced to retire, because of family thing. But this dude just threw for 5,300 yards, number 1 in the NFL. Like, to me, probably should have won the MVP.
He should have. He got robbed. Tom Brady got robbed of the MVP. They knew he was going out, and they gave it to COVID toe.
So you think?
Come on. What? Rodgers got 4 MVPs now? He got 4 MVPs.
Yeah, 4
one
MVP.
championship. One championship.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on.
And I have to agree with you. I think that Brady should have won the MVP. And his team tried to make him win the MVP. That's why he has so many, passing yards. But at the end of the day, I mean, was he the real reason why they won some games? Because your defense was a lot better when everybody was healthy. I mean, it's just one of them things where it's just like, if he was like, hey, just throw the ball 40 times a game. Come on. Hey, they threw the ball 40 times a game.
They did.
Yeah, but they didn't need to. That's the thing that people was just watching. You was like, come on now. There's something wrong.
I mean, come on. We kind of had to because our secondary was hot garbage. The secondary was garbage, man.
But you run the ball. You keep your defense off the field.
But see, those little short passes were just like extended handoffs. So we did run the ball. Come on now.
I don't know, man. But look, man. Hey, so after the draft, for sure, man. Hey, I gotta get your take on the draft. How well you did, your grades for your draft, every position.
I gotta do mail too.
Yeah, because the free agency will be done by then. The draft will be done by then. So your team should literally be like, okay, hey, this is who we're going into the season with. This is, yes, OTA's got to happen. The training camps, all have to happen. But how happy are we with your draft will be crucial. So definitely, man, I appreciate you, man. So, hey, look, I would love to be on your podcast one day, man.
I got you, dog. I got you. Season 3, when season 3 kick off, you'll be probably the first guest I have on there, bro.
Hey, look, love it, man. Love it, man. So I appreciate you, man. And as always, it's your boy, Jesse from Jesse Sports Talk. And if you're not subscribed, you're missing out. Subscribe to my channel. And the Alabama boy right here, look, he apologized for being disrespectful to us, Sports Talk. But if you from Bama, you like, the Bucs, you like, Nick Saban and Alabama and Auburn, right? Or no?
No. Auburn. We hate Auburn, man. No. Never mention Auburn and Alabama in the same sentence unless you talk about Alabama stomped Auburn. That's the only way you can mention them in the same sentence. It's always Roll Tide over here. It's always Roll Tide. And shouts out to the Alabama girls. We knocked Auburn girls out the SEC tournament today.
So do you think that your basketball team is gonna make the tournament?
We in the tournament. We just lost, but I ain't worried about that game. We in the tournament. I don't know what we gonna do in the tournament. We could lose the first game. We can go to the Final Four. So it is what it is.
Look, man. Look, I hope, and for your sake, that Bama don't get in the tournament because you can't afford any more heartbreaks.
Just
man.
Pray for us.
You are literally one of the banks for the year, man. Every team you're going for, every home team you go for, they are trash. So you are the jinx of the year. But look, and for your sake, as my friend, I don't want to see you break down and cry on your podcast. So
one thing about it. We all fall down, but we all gonna get back up.
All right, bro. Hey, with that being said, a perfect time to go out of here. Hey, we all fall down, and we all get back up.
We all gonna get back up. We always gonna get back up. Don't ever.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey,
yes, sir.
Go Birds. Oh, what is? Damn, here we go. But boy.